Alright, good afternoon everybody. Welcome on board the Semi Submarine Tour. My name is Georgia. I'm going to be your marine biologist today. Now, as we are on a new vessel, I'm just going to go over a couple of safety things. So on this vessel we have 2 emergency exits, one at the back here and one in the middle. So if we happen to hit one of those tropical icebergs today, we will be using those emergency exits and the skimmer and down the life jackets on the top deck. Now if you are feeling a little bit seasick, please grab onto one of our seasickness bags on your left hand side. That will help all of us tremendously. Now if you are feeling a bit seasick too, just let me know. We can bring you up to the top deck so you can get some fresh air as well. Now as we head over to the reef, we're just going to talk a little bit about the Great Barrier Reef. It is a World Heritage Site, and this particular part of the reef is actually a part of Gungandji Sea Country. So Gungandji have been using this part of the reef for over 60,000 years, and in particular Green Island since it was formed around 6,000 years ago. So we'd just like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this area of the reef and pay our respects to those elders, past, present and emerging. The Great Barrier Reef, because it's the only place on the reef that you can find 3 different habitats converging. So the first habitat that you're going to see today is the seagrass meadows, and also we have our coral reef, and of course we have the tropical rainforest on the island. So it's the only place on the reef that you will find those 3 habitats all in one space. Now because of that, we do have a very high biodiversity on Green Island, so keep your eyes peeled for all of our beautiful animals. And of course guys, if you see anything really big and really cool, please shout it out so everyone else can see it too. So things like sharks, sea turtles, dugongs, manta rays, anything like that, let us know and then we'll watch out. On our last episode we did see a giant barracuda, so keep your eyes peeled for that one too later on over at Fish Bobby. And over 600 species of coral. Now those are only the species that have more species than that. So when we look at our coral, we actually divide our coral into 2 categories. We have our hard corals and we have our soft corals. Now, if you want to tell the difference between a hard coral and soft corals, all we have to do is see if it's moving. Our hard corals have a calcium carbonate skeleton, which means its skeleton is made of limestone. So it's very hard, it won't move at all. Soft corals are a little bit different. They have a hydrostatic skeleton, meaning that their skeleton is flexible because it's made of water. So our soft corals will move in the currents. So if you see our corals waving around, it's probably because it is one of our soft corals.
Lots of toys.
Did you?
Yeah. Can I see a toy in the background?
It's not a toy.
I feel a toy.
So our corals those stinging cells are very similar to the stinging cells that you can find on a jellyfish because they're actually part of the same family.
Look out this side, huh?
That they hunt for is plankton and also very tiny fish. So those stinging cells, much like a jellyfish, will stun their food.
Big fish.
They use those cells to pull their food back in towards their mouths. So coral polyp is actually made up of just a ring of tentacles and a sac-like stomach. That's all they have. There is to those individual coral animals.
You know a lot of fish.
Really? Now this single-celled algae will photosynthesize sunlight for the coral, and that way the coral can feed. Now not only do the zooxanthellae feed our coral, but it also gives our corals their beautiful colours that you can see here. So heat or too much light, our plant cells struggle a little bit with that, so they turn bright neon colours in order to help reflect that light to try and cool themselves down. Now if this doesn't work, our zooxanthellae will actually let go of the corals and they'll float away. So when that happens, we get to see the true colour of our corals, which is white. And that's where the word bleaching comes from. Bleaching is starting to drop dramatically, and so we're hoping to see those healthy coral colours come back very, very soon. So that one was one of our grey sweets. Different shapes and colours and sizes. Now one of the most important fish we have out here are our grazing herbivores. Grazing herbivores are fish that will eat all the large growth of algae on our coral, so that keeps our corals nice and clean. So one of our most famous grazing herbivores are our parrotfish. Now the parrotfish are beautiful colours. We do have two main species that tend to hang around Green Island. Of course I do mean each them. So our sharks are actually removing any disease and any undesirable genes from the gene pool of our fish populations, keeping all of our fish populations nice and healthy and strong. Now if we did remove all of our sharks out of the ocean, we'd have a big problem because our oceans would not be healthy anymore. So that's why it's really important to protect our shark species just as much as it's important to protect our coral, our marine mammals and our sea turtles.
Oh my god, the massive
We're going to talk about are those big triangular fish that you can see there. So those triangular fish are called fat fish, and fat fish can be found all over the Great Barrier Reef. Now when these guys are just juvenile fish, they actually have an orange band that surrounds their baby fish. They have no natural defenses, so they pretend that they're toxic, so those predators will stay away from them. There we have a black-tip reef shark on the left-hand side, black-tip reef shark on the left-hand side, swimming close. Reef shark just down here, guys. That's a
reef shark.
I missed this. Thank you for bringing that to
It's a shark. Oh,
So when I come back around, guys, so keep your eyes peeled. So those reef sharks can be attracted to all this commotion because they can pick up on all the excitement happening on the surface.
I think there's warm. There's loads of
Now, if you've noticed, our silver trevally are some of the fastest fish we have out here on the reef. These guys are top predators and their bodies are built with speed. They have a fork-shaped tail and they have a very sleek build to them. They also have incredible eyesight. They use this eyesight for hunting. In fact, their larger species, such as the giant trevally, they use their eyesight to hunt seabirds below the surface of the water. So as our seabirds fly over the surface looking for fish to feed on, our giant trevally will stalk them from below, launch themselves out of the water and actually have a go at those seabirds for lunch. Now a giant trevally, they can swim up to 60 kilometers an hour, which is around 30 miles an hour. So it's really quick, in fact it's faster than the cat brought us out to Green Island today.
Look carefully, you might see it. It was one of these ones.
I can see their eyes. Oh, that one. So big up.
Now, if you've noticed these little blue fish with the bright yellow tails, those are our yellow-tailed fusiliers. So our yellow-tailed fusiliers are also at the bottom of the food chain. In fact, we call them the lollipops of the ocean because they're so delicious for some of our larger predators to hunt. Now, yellow-tailed fusiliers, they're planktivores, so they only eat plankton or scraps of food. So that's what they're doing here today. They're hoping to catch some scraps off of some of these larger fish. Now, their method of feeding is also mainly just opening and closing their mouths, swimming around, hoping a bit of food will fall into their mouth. Because it's the equivalent of you and I walking down the street, opening and closing our mouth, hoping that a sandwich will fall straight in.
You can see it in the eye. Take a photo of it in the eye. They're back. Hey, fish, don't go there. They're all crazy. Are they all crazy because of the shark?
Do you want any massive fish we saw last time we were
Wait,
there?
they're crazy because of the... I think that might I think it's that one. Oh my bluefish! I think the giant ones that are over here are them. Whoa! Can you take a photo of one in the There's lots of fishes on my side. Whoa! Look at
If you've noticed any of our fish that looks a little bit like dory, but a dark grey colour, those are our surgeon fish. So our surgeon fish, they have a sharp appendage that sticks out of either side of their tail. That sharp appendage is actually so sharp it can be compared to a surgeon's scalpel, which is where they get their name surgeonfish from. So if you've seen the movie Finding Dory, Dory is actually part of the surgeonfish family. She's a blue tang. So she has the same body shape as the surgeonfish here do. And lastly, you may notice some black and white stripy fish swimming alongside the yellow-tailed fusiliers. Those there are our scissor-tailed sergeant fish. So you can see where they get their scissor-tailed name from. If you look at their tails, it looks like a pair of scissors.
Oh, the perfect. Oh, the that's like a big shark. Why do they look like a torpedo? Why do they have to look like a torpedo? That's what that's how they get the best swimming. So if I was on the water right now, I would see this whole
Someone looked in the water.
and then you guys would see it. Wow. Why is there a crocodile around? So do they never come to the coral reef? What the crocodile?
Okay guys, so in a moment we're going to be heading back to the big cat. So along the way, keep your